Coucou tout le monde et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I got this soft UK glam in French, franglais, and English. Let's get started. Alors pour commencer, je dois toujours commencer avec mon Weleda. It's very thick and creamy, and it makes a very good primer before you start adding your actual primers. It's a good skin prep. Next, I go in with the famous e.l.f. Hydro Grip Dupe. So good, so thick, so tacky, very hydrating. Then I go in my baby skin. I know this is very popular back in 2016, but I add it to my T-zone and my smile lines because it will crease while I'm smiling throughout the day. But I still love it. So good. Après ça, directement, quand j'ai fini, I go in with my red color corrector and I put it all over my blemishes and hyperpigmentation on my face just to make sure that my base is completely clear. And then I did my brows with the NYX brow pencil in the shade Noir. It's so good, but I had to do it off camera because I just couldn't. But if you want more details, I can definitely share. Next, I go back in with the Beauty Blender to blend out the original color corrector that I placed. But here's the catch. You have to do it again. So you have to go in again to make sure that your base is so clear. And it just adds another layer onto your blemishes. So when you put the foundation over it, chef's kiss. Then I have to do my my eyeshadow and lashes off camera because, yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't. I go in with my glow spray. I do this always before I put on my foundation. Now today I'm mixing my L'Oreal Matte Infallible with my e.l.f. Charlotte Tilbury dupe. I would put all the products that I'm using in the description, so look down there for the exact products. Maintenant, je vais parler en français. Alors, je continue de mélanger les deux ci. Tu vois que it's almost a perfect match as I'm blending it onto my face. And I take my time to make sure that it is spread evenly and buffed into my skin really well. I think that if you want that flawless base, you really have to work your foundation in very well. Again, this is the base. So I spray my setting sprays down. I go in with the Morphe setting spray, one that is just a setting spray and one that has glitter in it. And then again, I continue to buff in the foundation into my face. Ensuite, j'utilise mon Too Faced Concealer in the shade Mocha. Je viens de trouver cet concealer très bon for my skin tone. I was using the Juvia's Place shade 12 before, but I wanted to use this one because it's thicker and it's more full coverage. And I go in with a second concealer in the shade Chestnut that's also Too Faced as well. And I put that on my chin and on the outside areas of the concealer that I placed down on my forehead. Then the last concealer in the shade Butterscotch. I know it's a lot of concealer. I put it right directly under my eye. Now you keep it in that area. That's how you really get that bright under eye. Like, you keep it in this area. You don't smear it everywhere because then you're gonna kind of mess up that ombre effect. I do this exact placement and then I wait about 5 minutes. After that, I go in with my Evian mineral spray. This product right here, like, revolutionary. I like it more than just using water because it has minerals in it, and I like being able to know that I'm doing skincare while I'm doing my makeup, you know. So I take my time to really blend that in all the corners, all the crevices, all the creases, so it's very uniformed. But that would take a long time if I did that all on camera. I'm not gonna lie, concealer is my favorite part of makeup. So I go back in with this super bright under eye concealer, but I just keep that right there. Like, don't move that. And then I go in and blend those, the lines that the concealer makes that the brushes can't really hit. But you can get them really well with this beauty blender, just buffing it in those areas, doing the forehead as well. And I'm just enjoying myself because makeup is fun. I blend out my nose concealer lastly. I saw a makeup artist doing this, and I really like that because I feel like when I blend it out really early, sometimes it doesn't last and give me that skinny nose effect that I like. Ensuite, j'utilise mon blush de e.l.f. Partout sur mes joues. C'est dans un couleur rose. And this is going to add to the very baby soft cheek look effect that the Soft Glam gives you when you're using like a baby pink. I definitely have other looks where I change the eyeshadow, especially for black girls. I feel like we have certain eyeshadow or blushes that we can use. So I've been exploring, and I definitely have different blushes for different looks. Then I go in with my Huda baking powder. Love this in the shade Banana. I've been using this baking powder for almost 3-4 years, and it has never failed me. And I will continue to use it. I think it's the best one out. But I do want to try one size because I heard that one is good. Then I go in with my Air Spun. This is another key to the bright under eye look. This setting powder is almost white, and I think that white effect, that white color really adds to the kind of soft angely eye look. So I leave that on for almost a minute. I go in with 2 baking powders. You know, I'd only use one. I go in with 2, and the banana one has more of a softer cream color. This one is strictly white, as you can see, and just follow the placement. Next, I go in with my Juvia's Place Volume 4 Pink Baby Powder blush. I did use the cream blush, so now I always top that off with my powdered blush, and the baby pink blush looks so good. Don't let people fool you. Pink blush looks great on black skin. After this, I go in with my contour. Ça, c'est mon step préféré parce que j'aime quand je suis bronzée. I look like I just came off an island. So this is always my favorite step. And I put it in these exact places. Ensuite, je continue de me bronzer avec une autre palette de Juvia en dark. Et je me bronze encore in these exact places, and it just makes my contour and bronzing look very sharp. And then after this, I will reverse contour, but as you can see, I'm just vibing. But yes, I go in with my Air Spun powder, and then I continue to reverse contour to make my face very chiseled.
Crazy right now. We're just gonna stop this voice over to say that I look crazy, tellement bizarre, mais ça va parce que à la fin, it's all gonna work out.
If you look on my YouTube, there's a makeup tutorial from like 2016. It's so funny looking at that and then seeing me now, 26 years old, looking completely different or looking grown, and just do my makeup some more. I would explain this part in French, but I want it to make sense. So right now I'm removing all the powder that I put on my forehead, but instead of just brushing it off, I'm using powders that have tint in them. So I'm going back in with the brown powder from the Juvia Places powder around the perimeter where I put my concealer, and then this MAC NC42 powder right in the middle of my forehead, and using that to brush off the under eye powder. And it really adds this smooth effect, and your under eyes, I promise you, will look so smooth. Like, it's the best tip ever. Maintenant, je suis en train de faire mon final touch. If you know that song from Ayana Kamara in the video, she's like, final touch. But that's what I'm currently doing. And don't let the powder and the white cast scare you, because when you set your makeup with all the setting sprays, it tends to melt into your face. And now I'm removing the reverse contour, but another key step is I'm using my foundation brush that still has leftover foundation on it to clean up the white line. And this is what I was talking about. When you start setting your face, it just melts. And this is me in the process of doing the melting. And trust me, my makeup is flashback approved, and it does not move. So now we are at the end. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment if you want to, share, and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more videos. Au revoir. Bye.